Hey, what's going on, everybody? Laz here as always, and welcome back to episode 3 of Final Fantasy 1. Now, last time we played, we made it to the port city of Pontiff, I believe it's called, and we fought the pirate captain Bike. And after absolutely stomping him, he gave us his pirate ship. So we managed to take that beauty straight across the sea to the city of Elfheim, where we finally met the elf prince who's holding on to the mystic key that we need to be able to open up all the secrets in the temples and dungeons we visited thus far, and access to new places that we wouldn't be able to get to normally. Now, he's actually currently asleep, so we need to figure out a way to wake him up. So we're gonna do a little bit of exploring and see if we can do just that. So as always, I hope you got a snack or drink and you're nice and comfortable. Let's rock. But basically, in order for us to continue, we need the elf prince to wake up because he gives us access to a key that opens up magically sealed doors, and those sealed doors are actually in a very large, a surprisingly large number of places around the map. First thing we need to do is head up here into this castle, Western Keep. Here, the king. I was tricked by Astos, king of the Dark Elves, and now my castle has fallen to ruin. If I could only retrieve the crown from the marsh cave, I would be able to restore my castle. Might you bring me the crown? Sure. We'll bring old man his hat. He seems sad without it. Get that. Marsh cave is on the very southern tip of this part of the continent. I have to do a little bit of trekking. And for some of the overworld stuff like this, I might speed it up just because it's so slow. I'll probably speed it up a little bit, but not that much of an issue. This is the marsh cave. Okay, I should turn encounters on for a bit because I want them here. Oh, I forgot this cave. Yeah. So this cave is the one reason why, as you can see with the spiders here, this is one of the reasons why, as you can see with Dilf, this is why I bought a crap ton of antidotes, because they like to poison you. Like, he got hit once and boom, poison. And like I said, every time you take a step, poison affects you. Okay, a dagger. There's one chest there, two chests there. Okay. And the green slimes are the worst. They are the worst in the bunch. Physically, they don't take a lot of damage. You have to use like elemental attacks. But as you saw earlier, when we cast Thunder, it hits a single enemy. Thundara, however, hits everything. And look at it. Oh. And Thundaga is even better. Thundaga is even better. And not gonna lie, you could probably make an entire run of just red mages and you would be completely set in terms of like healing ability, fighting ability, elemental damage and debuffs and stuff like that. Like, you would be pretty set because red mages are just so versatile. They can equip most armors and weapons, but also use most spells. In my opinion, red mage is one of the most versatile classes in the game. God. And don't even get me started on, because if we had a pure black mage, what we could have gotten is we could have learned the flare spell, and flare is basically just a nuke. It's beautiful and amazing, and I love it. Like, that right there had 1,120 gil. And towards mid game, that becomes an extremely low number to find in a chest. Like, I've seen anything up to like 15 to 30,000 gil come out of a chest, and not to mention some of the better equipment you can get in the game, you can just buy, or you can sell it and get even more money. Like, there are some swords in the game that aren't going to be better than some of the stuff that you can buy, and you could just sell them for like 4,000 gil. That's so nice. Okay, that's level 1 done. Now we just need to start heading down the dungeon. We're gonna start getting, oh, see, there it is. That's the poison effect. It sucks. And the other thing is that with the white mage, they learn spells like Holy and Dia, and it's following like Dia, Diara, Diaga, and those spells do a lot of damage to undead enemies. Like, I can use, if we got like a horde of zombies that has like 8 or 9 zombies, one cast of like Diara, and they're all just wiped out. They all just disappear immediately. It's so nice. There we go. But real quick, I am going to heal up my dude because he kind of needs it. I do like to check every once in a while just to see if anyone needs their optimal gear set up. Okay, Gray Ooze. Yeah, look, some of the oozes go down relatively easily, but for anyone that's played like Final Fantasy 15 with Noctis, the Black Flan, those oozy little tar bastards, yeah, that take like no damage to anything. Oh my god, dude, the slimes in Final Fantasy are sometimes the worst enemies that I hate dealing with. Oh, so good. Go. So there's chests are in 1, 2, 3 to the south. And one thing you'll see me commonly do is I always check your map. If you have a map available to you in these games, always try to check them. Specifically because it can help you save a lot of time instead of like running around, because a lot of these rooms just have nothing in them, and if you're just running around, you're wasting time, you're getting more encounters, which is a higher chance of somebody dying. It can be really stressful and really kind of just annoying. So I like to check my map whenever I go into a new room, just to make sure I can confirm where all of the chests are, so I can just get through it, move on to the next area, you know, just kind of save my time and yours. Boom, a broadsword. Wait, does he have a broadsword? I think he has a broadsword, right? Yeah, okay, Sir Broseph has a broadsword. Oh. Strike on the scorpions. And trust me, by the time we get to like level like 80, all 4 characters are most likely gonna have 999 health, because 999 is the highest value your health can go. So I'm level 15. I can keep going with encounters for a bit. Oh god. Yeah, Mickey does not like to get hit. In fact, there's an entire anime based around, it's called Bofuri, and like it's called like I don't like to get hurt, so I maxed out my defense. I watched that with my wife, and the entire time she's just sitting there, she's like, that's me. I don't like to get hurt, so I'm gonna max out my defense so nothing can hurt me. Because like even when we play D&D, that's the kind of character my wife plays. Like she will 100% be the one to like be like a rogue or a ranger and just kind of sit back and just like take out enemies from afar with like spells or like arrows and stuff like that, because she doesn't want to get hit, because she doesn't like taking damage. So 1, 2, and then 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I love D&D. If you can figure out a mechanic that works and you can exploit it, the game is just, there's nothing you can do, there's nothing that the DM can throw at you really that can effectively stop you. Which is really, really fun in some cases. Plus, like, the creativity of it is a lot of fun too. Like, I like to imagine like this style of like turn-based combat for like Final Fantasy is a lot of fun, but like with D&D, it's so much fun. And I know that there's still a bit of a stigma around it too, where a lot of people are like, oh god, you play D&D, you fucking nerd. But I don't care. I enjoy it. It's fun for me. Copper armor, that will, oh, you already have one. Go. Anyway, I'll stop nerding out about D&D now. Ah, I knew it, monsters. Okay. Oh, and they're Pisca demons too. These guys can be a little annoying if they manage to get a turn and hit you with a bunch of status effects. Oh, they can be really annoying. Because a lot of their attacks actually can ignore your defenses too, so it really sucks. Luckily, they're not too much of an issue, thankfully, since we're at a higher level. But we've got old dude's crown. Now, after getting this, we can take that back to him. There we go. Now, there are more rooms down here, but they're all locked by the... Here, let me just show you real quick. Secured with the Mystic Key. Yeah, so we need to get the key from the elf prince in order to actually unlock all these doors. So we're just gonna make our way all the way back. I'm probably just gonna speed up through this once I get out of here because it takes a while to get there. So I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Now, we should be good to move right on in. So yeah, we have the crown. We're gonna be delivering it to old boy here. Let me see. Oh no, he's laughing at us. You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, the king of the dark elves. Okay, give him a second. He's gonna apply green face. Somebody fed this bitch after midnight. I will become the true elf king. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. Now, just look how gross he is. Ugh. He legit looks like the gremlin after he legit looks like a gremlin after you feed him after midnight. Ugh. Okay, attack. Let me see, magic. We're going to do. We're gonna cast silence on him. Magic. We will do. Okay, so we're out of those spells, and we're gonna cast slow on him as well. Slow can take effect, and that's gonna be really funny. Because I don't think that. Yeah, these spells have a lower chance of actually proccing and taking effect on these boss type enemies. But if they do, silence would mean that he can't cast any spells, which would be better. I don't remember if he casts spells or not, but if we can cast slow on him, even better. So I'll just keep this going. Oh yeah, because he just cast haste, so that's not good. Slow down. Come on, once at least. But even with even with him casting haste on himself, if he had been silenced, it wouldn't have worked. He just wouldn't have been able to. There is going to be one boss in the future in particular that's going to be a real pain to deal with, and that's the only reason why I'm leveling up so heavily. Even though it makes the game a lot easier, it's still really fun just being a powerhouse, you know. But you need to be at a certain level in order to beat this game. Like I don't think you can actually do like a level 1 run of this game without dying almost every single encounter. Like I think it's impossible. Making our way to the Elf King. Let's go. There we go. And right now we have 36,000 gil, which is more than enough for us to start stocking up on high potions and stuff, because we're gonna start needing those. 5 years now. But oh wait, that's right. Okay, we went to the wrong place. It doesn't hurt to stock up on potions and the other spells that we missed out on for the white mage and the white and black mage. Okay, and then I am gonna want to get a couple of ethers at the very least. We'll get 40 ethers and then we'll save the rest of our money. Because ethers are important because they replenish one spell slot for every spell level. And that becomes very important as you progress through the game, because especially if you want to do what I do and you just like to cast thunder on everything, because then everything just dies. And it's a joyous thing. Dude, the monk is a problem, dude. With haste on him, oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so first thing we need to do, go ahead and turn encounters off for just a little bit because we are appropriately leveled. By appropriately leveled, I mean disgustingly over leveled, but who's counting? So, you take your ship, you go under the bridge that was built earlier. Little port right here. Now, you can only dock your ship at the ports. I think they fixed that in Final Fantasy II, I believe. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been about a week since I played it, but yeah, so we go over here because after defeating the Dark Elf King, he mentioned that he had a crystal eye. With his crystal eye, in the crown, he I'm the true Elf King.
What's this? My crystal eye, get it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion, and it's the most amazing potion in my entire collection.
The Jolt Tonic. Basically extreme caffeine, or smelling salts, depending on what you apply it for. I can see again. I would love it if as soon as you put the crystal eye back in her hand, she like pops it into her head. She immediately turns around and walks into a wall. I would totally put something like that in my game. Okay. Now that we've gotten that over here, all the way back down here to the Elf Prince. Go. And now we give him the Jolt Tonic, and that should wake him up from this 5-year nap that he's been taking. May be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I'll try it at once. Just immediately just like pours it on his face, starts waterboarding the prince with a healing potion. I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? A legendary warrior. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. Time for me to pass the mystic keys to its rightful owners has come at last. Can you now take this shit? I'm tired of holding on to it. It's been a burden to my family for generations. Get the f out of my castle. Filthy human. Just shockingly like racist elves. Well, that'll do it for today, folks. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope you had a good time. I really do. I had a blast playing this game. And yeah, so we managed to finally wake up the Elf Prince. We got our hands on that mystic key, which means that next time I can show you around the map a little bit, the places we've already been to, and kind of unlock some more secrets and get the rest of the chests and stuff that we're gonna need to progress in the story. So until next time, guys, as always, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that little thumbs up button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, so that we can stay up to date on all my future posts. And until next time, I love you all. Stay safe. Till next time, stay frosty.